In this video, we shall solve a question from the sample question paper of CBSE of class 10 for the academic year 2023-24. So this question is related to surface areas and volumes. So we will see what the question is and how to solve it. So this is the question number 34. Water is flowing at the rate of 15 kilometers per hour through a pipe of diameter 14 centimeter into a cuboidal pond which is 50 meter long and 44 meter wide. In what time will the level of water in the pond rise by 21 centimeter? What should be the speed of water if the rise in water level is to be attained in 1 hour? So now let's read the question carefully. So there is a choice question. We will see this choice question in some other video, but as of now uh, let's concentrate on the 34th question, before or. So what are the two shapes that they have mentioned in this question? So there is a pipe of diameter. So pipe can be cuboidal in shape, pipe can be cylindrical in shape, but here because they've used the word diameter and diameter is applicable to a cylinder, so therefore the pipe is cylindrical in shape. So one of the shapes that is mentioned in this question is cylinder. Another one, it's clearly given, that is cuboidal pond. So the pond is cuboidal in shape, so another shape is cuboid. So now let us see. They're asking in what time will the level of water in the pond rise by 21 centimeter. They're asking us the value of time. They're also asking what should be the speed of the water in the speed of the water if the rise in water level is to be attained in 1 hour. We will see the second part of the question a bit later, but now let's concentrate on answering the first question. So let me take a new page and then explain this one to you. So a new page. Yes. So now here the two shapes that are mentioned are cylinder and cuboid. So cylinder. So this is the first shape. This is the pipe actually. So water is flowing through this pipe. Now the water which is flowing through this pipe will be made to fall into a tank which is cuboidal in shape. So the cuboidal shaped tank is getting filled by the water which is flowing through the cylindrical pipe. So this is the pipe, this is the tank. Now they have given some details about the pipe, and they have given some details about the cuboid. Before we look into that, because the water is flowing from the pipe into the cuboidal tank, so we can say water flowing through the volume of water flowing through the pipe will be equal to volume of water that is getting filled in the tank cuboidal tank. And you know that water being a liquid will take the shape of the container. So water when it is flowing through the pipe will take the shape of uh, cylinder. So volume of water in pipe will be equal to volume of cylinder, and volume of water in tank will be equal to volume of cuboid. So we have to equate the volume of water flowing in the pipe to volume of water in the cuboidal tank. So now let's first concentrate on what is given. And you know that to calculate volume of cylinder or volume of pipe, in this case we need to know the value of radius and the height of the cylinder. Here they have given the diameter of the cylinder as 14 centimeter. They have given the diameter as 14 centimeter. From this, radius will be 7 centimeter. Diameter by 2. Now they have given the speed of the water in the pipe. Speed is given. So how much is the speed? It is 15 kilometers per hour. 15 kilometers per hour. Now if you look at the units here, there is conflict of units, means the units are different. So here it is in centimeters, it is in kilometers per hour. Later if you look at the length of the cuboidal tank is given as length of the cuboidal tank is given as 50 meters. So here the unit meters is used, and even the breadth of the tank is given as 44 meters. So here you can see the breadth is given in meters, whereas the height of the water in the tank is given as 21 centimeter. So it is in centimeters. So there is conflict of units here. Whenever there is such conflict of units, so before we substitute these values in the formula, it is better we convert every unit into its SI unit. We convert every unit into its SI unit. So let us do that now. Let us spend some time in converting every quantity that is given in the question into its SI unit. So let me take a new image and then we will see this. So diameter, or we know the radius is 7 centimeter. So but what is the SI unit of diameter? Radius is SI unit will be meters. So how to convert centimeters to meters? We have to divide by 100. So what is the radius value now? It is 7 by 100 meters. Now the speed is given. So speed is given as 15 kilometers per hour. 15 kilometers per hour. But what is the SI unit of speed? You know, in physics we have learned that SI unit of speed is meter per second. So we have to convert this kilometers per hour to meter per second. So how can this be done? Remember, to convert kilometers per hour to meter per second, we can multiply by 5 by 18. This is one of the ways of converting speed in kilometers per hour to meter per second. Another way is there. So we want meter per second. So 1 kilometer is 1000 meters. So 15 into 1000 divided by hour. 1 hour has 3600 seconds. So if you substitute again, if you simplify, you'll get this 5 by 18. So I'm just using the simplified value. So, or in simple, you just remember that to convert speed in kilometers per hour to meter per second, you have to multiply by 5 by 18. So let's simplify this. So you can see that 15 and 18 are both divisible by 3. So this is 3 5s are, this is 3 6s are. So you are left with 5 into 5, that is 25 by 6. 25 by 6 meter per second. So this is the speed of water through the pipe. So we have expressed the speed in its SI unit, that is 25 by 6 meter per second. Now let's see what are the other quantities that are given. They have given the length of the cuboidal tank. Length of the cuboidal tank, I'll take it as capital L, and it is 50 meters. So you can see it is in its SI unit, meters. So let's keep it as it is. The breadth of the cuboidal tank is given as 44 meters. So it again, this is also in its SI unit. So we are not going to change this. We are not going to modify this value. Then the height, H, here what does H represent? The height of water in the cuboidal tank. Height of water in the cuboidal tank. How much is that? It is 21 centimeters. It is in centimeters. So let's convert it into meters. So how can this be done? It can be done by dividing by hundreds. So to convert centimeters to meters, we have to divide by 100. Now we have prepared ourselves by converting every quantity given in the question in its SI unit. Now let's concentrate on finding the volume of the water in pipe and the volume of the cuboid. So you know that to find the volume of cylinder, we are going to use the formula pi r square h. As you know, in the question they have given us the value of r. It is 7 by 100 meters. It is 7. It is given as diameter, but we converted it into radius, and then we expressed that radius in meters. So 7 by 100 meters, we know the value of radius. But what is that we don't know here is, we don't know the height of the cylinder. Let's concentrate on the cylindrical shape here, or the pipe. Now this is the height of the cylinder. From here to here, it is the height of the cylinder. So water will flow through this pipe. So this is nothing but it's the length of length covered by the water as it is flowing through the pipe. That is also equal to the height. If it is horizontal, we call it as length. If the same thing is, if the pipe is made into a vertical pipe, then this length becomes the height. So how do we find the height? Observe carefully. Height is equal to distance traveled by the water through the pipe. Height is equal to distance traveled by the water through the pipe. So this is very important. So h is equal to distance. Now distance traveled by what? Distance traveled by the water. So this is, we know distance is equal to speed into time. Now what is this time? This time is the time taken by the water flowing through the pipe to rise to a height of 21 centimeters. To rise to a height of 21 centimeters, they are asking this question. So what is, in what time will the level of water in the cuboidal pond rise to 21 centimeters? So we'll take that as t. So here t represents the time taken by the water to rise to a rise to a height of 21 centimeter in the cuboidal tank. Now we already know the value of speed, that is 25 by 6 meter per second. Now into t, so 25 by 6 into t. So what is the height of the height of the cylinder here? It is 25 by 6 t meters. Why meters? Because speed and time are both in its SI unit, so we have to assume time as seconds here. So we have to assume the time is in seconds. We'll get the answer of time in seconds. If necessary, we will convert it to minutes or hours depending on how big the value will get. Okay, so now we are ready to substitute the values in the formula of volume of cylinder and volume of cuboid. Because the water is flowing from the cylindrical pipe to cuboid, we can say volume of cylinder, it is actually volume of water through cylinder, but you know that volume being a liquid will take the shape of the container. So is equal to volume of cuboid. This is very important. I hope you understood why we are using this equation. Volume of cylinder is equal to volume of cuboid. Now let's substitute the value. Let us write the formula of volume of cylinder and volume of cuboid. The volume of cylinder is given by the formula pi r square h, whereas the volume of cuboid is given by the formula L into B into H. L into B into H. So we have to use this. So now the value of pi is 22 by 7. R square I would like to write as r into r, but what is the value of r? If you recall, the value of r is 7 by 100 into 7 by 100 into h value just now we got, it is 25 by 6 t is equal to the volume of cuboid L into B into H. The length of cuboid is given as 50, so 50 into breadth is 44 into the height is 21 by 100. So let's simplify this as much as possible here itself. So this 100 in the LHS and this 100 in the RHS will cancel each other, and the 7 and 7 will cancel each other. So now we 25 one times, 25 four times, 25 one times, 25 four times. So we are just left with, of course here we have 6 and 22. We can cancel 6 and 22 by 2. So 2 3s are, this is going to be 11s are. So 2 11s are. So now what is there in the LHS? So in the LHS we have 11 into 7 into t divided by 3 is equal to 50 into 44 into 21. Let me rewrite this in the next image or new image. Of course there is 4 as well. 25 ones are, 25 fours are, you can see here. Let me take the new image. So what is that we are left in the LHS, we will see now. So it is 11. So 11 into 7 into t by 4 into 3 is equal to 50 into 44 into 21. 50 into 44 into 21. So t will be equal to 50 into 44 into 21 whole divided by, or we can first multiply this 4 into 3, this one. So 4 into 3 divided by 11 into 7. So now we can observe that 11 one times, 11 four times is 44, and 7 1 times 7 3 times is going to be 21. So what are we left with? So now we are just left with 50 into 4 into 3 into 4 into 3. So let us rewrite this and just check what is the answer we will get. So remember, this will give us the value of time in which the level of water in the cuboidal tank rises to a height of 21 centimeters. So what are we left with? So we are left with 50 into 4 into 3 into 4 into 3. So now 54s are 200. 200 into 3 will be 600. 600 into 4 will be 2400. 2400 into 3 will be 7200 seconds. Because every unit was in its SI unit, the time also will be in its SI unit. And how much is the value we'll get? 7200 seconds. Now it's difficult to say 7200 seconds. So let's convert this to minute. How do you convert this time in seconds to minutes? So we have to divide by 60. So dividing by 60, so you will get it as 120 minutes. And 120 minutes, so how many hours is this? So 120 minutes is how many hours? So to convert minutes to hours, you know that 1 hour has 60 minutes. So therefore you have to divide the time in minutes by 60 to get the answer in hours. So 61 times 62 times. So what will be the answer? The answer will be 2 hours. What answer is this? This is the time taken by the water to rise to a height of 21 centimeter in the cuboidal tank. Now this is one question. Now what is that another question? They have also asked in what what should be the speed of water? What should be the speed of water so that the level of water rises to this height, that is 21 centimeter in 1 hour. Now with this that's what is the question. Let me display the question again if you for your reference. So let me take a new page. Right, so just let me display the question. You can see here, what should be the speed of water if the rise in water level is to be attained in 1 hour? So that it has to attend in 1 hour. Now how can we solve this? See, we with the speed of 15 kilometers per hour, with the speed of 15 kilometers per hour, the time taken by the water to rise to a height of 21 centimeter is 2 hours. Now he wants us to tell what should be the speed of water in the pipe so that the height of 21 centimeter can be attained in a time of 1 hour. Just compare this now. So 2 hours and 1 hours. So he's asking us what should be the speed of water so that the tank the level of water in the tank will rise to a height of 21 centimeter in half the time. Why half the time? 1 hour is half of 2 hours. So you know that time and speed time and speed are inversely proportional. Here what is happening to the time? Time is getting decreased. By how much is it getting decreased? It is getting decreased by 2 times. So speed being inversely proportional to time, if time decreases by 2 times, the speed should increase by 2 times. So that's why this 15 kilometers per hour should be multiplied by 2, and so this will give us 30 kilometers per hour. So what should be the speed of water so that the level of water in the cuboidal tank will rise to a height of 21 centimeter in 1 hour? The speed of water in the pipe should be 30 kilometers per hour. So we have answered this question completely. So what are the two answers? So the value of the first answer is 2 hours. The first answer is 2 hours, that is the time taken by the water to rise to a height of 21 centimeter. This is first answer. The second answer is they're asking us the speed value, and how much is that? It is 30 kilometers per hour. It is 30 kilometers per hour. So we have answered the question completely. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. Some people are not subscribing. Do subscribe, share these videos, and if you like, if you have understood this, please give a like as well. Thank you for watching. Thank you again.